Hi guys, Andy from Crypto Dealers here, and today we are going to talk about if you should buy Bitcoin now. Is this a good moment to invest into Bitcoin? So let's talk about this, guys. First of all, it doesn't matter if you are new to crypto and you might think to get your first exposure to Bitcoin, or if you already have some Bitcoin and because we have we had a small price drop, if you should consider buying more Bitcoin. And also, as you can see, Bitcoin can be sometimes volatile. Is this now the perfect moment to buy? Or what should you do to avoid this, let's say, price drops that you don't lose money? Yeah. So we will talk about all of these, guys. Okay. So first of all, it's very important to know that now big institutions are getting into Bitcoin. Yeah. Because just a couple of days ago, the first Bitcoin ETFs got confirmed. And some years ago, the big institutions were just laughing about crypto, yeah? And now they also want to be exposed to Bitcoin. As you can see here, BlackRock's Larry Fink says Bitcoin ETFs are just the first step in the technological revolution of finance. And just that you understand, BlackRock, yeah, is the world's largest asset manager, yeah? Assets manager. And read this, guys. Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, says he has become a big believer in Bitcoin, emphasizing that it is bigger than any government, calling the cryptocurrency digital gold. Yeah, unlike gold, where we manufacture new gold, we are almost at the ceiling of the most of the amount of Bitcoin that could be created. BlackRock chief also sees value in having Ethereum exchange traded funds. That you understand, what does this mean? There is a certain number of Bitcoins that can be mined, yeah? And it's 21 million. And as of, as you can see here, December 18th, 2023, there were just 1.4 million left to be mined, okay? So what does it mean? That you understand this is scarcity, okay? Because there will just be 21 million Bitcoins. And as you can see here, the population of the USA is almost 336 million, and the world population 8 billion. Okay, so let's say even if just the USA would be able to buy Bitcoin, then if you make the calculation, over 300 million people in the USA would not even be able to buy a Bitcoin because there are just 21 million, guys. So it's a very scarce asset, yeah. And there will never be more than 21 million. And that you understand how this works, let's say for example, there's a car dealer and the car dealer has 100 cars, okay? And then there are just 10 people who want to buy a car. So they're pretty good at negotiating these people because the car dealer has much more cars than people who want to buy a car, okay? So most likely he will lower the prices that people buy cars. But imagine, same situation, there are 100 cars, the car dealer has 100 cars, and suddenly there are 100,000 people trying to buy a car, but just 100 of them will be able to get a car because there are not more than 100 cars. So what will happen? The price of the cars will go up, okay? Same with Bitcoin, there will just be 21 million Bitcoin, and as you can see, the population is already now over 8 billion, so the price will go up. Same like with the stock market or so. If a lot of people want to buy, say, Apple stock or Tesla stock or whatever, this is just economics. If more people want to buy something, the price will go up. And that you also understand this here, it's also a hedge against inflation. If you look here at the last 10 years, yeah, for example, money always loses value, yeah. So if you just have your dollars lying around, you will lose buying power on a yearly basis. 1 year more, 1 year less, but it's always going down, your buying power. And we are really just talking about, if you get exposed to Bitcoin, not leverage trading. If you're interested in leverage trading, you will find a couple of videos on my channel. I use Bybit and Bitget, and if you use the links down in the description, you will always get the highest available bonuses. But we are talking now about getting exposed to Bitcoin. So, and as you can see here, the ETFs, have accumulated around 650,000 Bitcoins. And remember, there will just be 21 million, and they already have around 650,000 of this 21 million, okay? So, and now we will talk about how you can get exposed to Bitcoin, or if this now is a good moment in time. So, because as you might see, we had this drop. We are now on the daily chart. Let's say we had a drop of around, price drop of around 16%, okay? And basically, as you see, it makes sense to be exposed to Bitcoin, okay? Because there will never be more than 21 million. And if you have Bitcoin now, it's very likely over time the price will go up. So, but of course, let's say you would have bought Bitcoin. We are here on the daily chart. Let's say you would have bought Bitcoin here, yeah, and then you had this price drop. So you would lose money, of course, because the value went down of, or let's say you had a 35% price drop. And if you go back in time, yeah, from the high, let's say we have the high was around, let's say 68,000, 69,000. Of course, if you invested here, all your amount, let's say you wanted to invest $5,000 or 10,000, whatever, let's say 10K, okay? Let's say you invested 10K here, and then you had this price drop here, or let's say even lower, if you went here, price dropped almost, around 75%. So what can you do, to avoid this, okay? Let me tell you, the solution is called DCA, dollar cost averaging, okay? Because let's say if you go really back in time, let's say 2018, if you would have invested everything here, I mean, of course, you would have a nice profit. Let's say you invested around here. Then you made a profit of, let's say, around 1,400%, around 1,400%. But you never know. Maybe if you invest at this peak here and then you lose again, okay? So what can you do to avoid this? So then you would lose. But if you invest here and here's the peak, that's good for you. So whatever amount you want to invest, okay, whatever amount you want to invest, let's say 10K, okay, you make dollar cost averaging. That means, for example, you want to invest 10K and you split your investment up, let's say 10 times 1K or 20 times $500, okay? And then you say, okay, you split up to 20. And for example, you say every week or every second week, you buy $500, okay? Let me just show you an example. Let's say, okay, you buy 500 here, 500 here, 500 here, 500 here, down here. So you got a lower price, then 500 here, 500 here, and that's how you go on. Because then you have dollar cost average into the price, okay? Because you can see that this will give you a nice exposure and your price will be mixed, yeah? Because if you invest everything here at the top, yeah, and then it drops down, of course, you will lose money, and that's not good. That's why you split up your investment in many different, let's say 20, or you can split up to 50 different investments. And let's say every second week, you buy, for example, $500. So you get a nice entry price and you somehow even out those fluctuations. And long-term, guys, I would say it's definitely a good moment to buy Bitcoin, but don't invest everything you have at once, just one investment. Split it up, so because at the moment you don't really know, will the price go up again or will it go even a bit lower? And by splitting up your investments, you even this price jumps and dumps out. Okay, guys? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments, and see you.